Hey guys, how are you? Here we are at the Speakeasy Drink Better podcast on the road again. Here we are in Cape May. Yes, here we are. I said it again. We are in Cape May at Nauti Distillery. We've been here once before. We decided to come and stop by and check out what's up here. Gotta say, property is amazing, and we'll be back. So
show you around. So stay tuned.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, thank you for having us, Kat. We were very excited. We've been here before, but we wanted to bring our Speakeasy Drink Better podcast audience on this little tour of Nauti Spirits Distillery.
Well, welcome.
So we're excited.
Yeah, awesome. So we're a farm-to-bottle distillery right here in the heart of coastal New Jersey. We sit on a 60-acre farm, and part of our mission statement is that we wanted to grow all of the grain that goes into our spirits right here on the property or source it from local farmers. So we grow corn, sweet potatoes. We also grow a little bit of rye, malted barley, wheat, whatever we need. We make our vodka from sweet potatoes and corn. Our bourbon is made from corn, malted barley, and rye. And then we also use a wheat base for our gin. So aside from those grains, we also grow all of our own botanicals right here in the greenhouse on the property. That's kind of a newer thing we started doing. So we grow mint, lemon balm, fresh juniper for our gin, of course.
I was going to say.
Gotta have the juniper, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then we also grow some different stuff. I started growing chicory this year. So we're going to do a chicory espresso martini in our tasting room.
Ooh, that sounds...
Chicory espresso?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
I
that's the
gotta
idea.
come back and try that.
Come back. When's that coming outside?
That's going to be winter, man. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah. Come check it out, dude. It's going to be good. So we also wanted to kind of bring cutting edge technology to the forefront as well, because we have that rustic thing going on where we're farm to bottle, but we wanted to look at different things. So we recently acquired what's called a rotary evaporator, which allows us to distill at a low temperature where you don't lose any essential oils. So we're allowed to use like really delicate things like honeysuckle, jasmine, different flowers that we can infuse into our spirits as well. So we do basil vodka that has a beautiful bright flavor, really, really good. We do a raspberry lemon vodka that we just released using the rotary evaporator. And the flavors that come forward using that are so beautiful. You can actually taste like the flesh of the berry. It's really, really tasty. Yeah, it's good stuff. So behind us, we've got our copper stills here. These are our 750-gallon Vendome stills, right? So these are from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, we know
Top
them.
of the line, baby.
Top of the line.
Yeah,
if you don't know Vendome, man, this is it. It's the
Yeah.
Cadillac.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So this was the first acquisition really after we got the land.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to get these bad boys. We got a 30-foot vodka column because we want our vodka to be pure, but grain forward. That's kind of also the mission statement with all of our spirits is we want them to be grain forward. We want you to taste kind of like the fruits of our labor, right?
Of course, no, the grain's got to come through, and also the alcohol content where you guys are distilling at. What kind of alcohol percentage you guys at? Let's show you right now.
So typically we go for an 86, right?
86?
For our flavored vodkas, we proof them down to 80.
Okay.
Just because we found that like the flavor then comes through a little bit prettier.
Okay.
Our jalapeno vodka, which is our best seller actually.
I know. I can't wait to
sounds
taste
cool.
that one.
Oh my God.
So you're doing
It's unreal.
jalapeno, I heard basil.
Yeah. So we're
whole
able to
gang?
do small batch runs of different things. We've got that piece of equipment up there. With the tube coming up, right? That's our rotary evaporator.
Nice.
So our head distiller, Veronica, she'll select ingredients and do a maceration in a grain neutral spirit and then run it through that thing. What the result is going to be this crazy potent flavor with anything we've used. So chamomile, different fruits. We did a watermelon mint.
Ooh.
We've done all kinds of crazy stuff.
So how long have you been using that
The rotary
technology?
evaporator?
Yes.
Couple months.
So it's very
It's
new.
the new toy in town.
Yeah.
We got what else are we gonna throw in there?
Oh my God. There's a shelf up there with like 40 or 50 different little bottles of different runs she's done with different flavors.
Of course.
It's so cool.
You're gonna
Well, it's
try
good to know
everything.
because I think last time we were here was about 4 years ago, I would say.
Oh yeah.
So-
We've come quite a long way since
Oh,
then.
Yeah, we've
Like,
noticed
even
the changes, yes.
I thought somebody said the property all was here. I remember we came in here last time. I mean, went to the store. I don't remember the bar, but the bar is amazing.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
beautiful.
the property is spectacular.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
It's good energy in there. You know,
Plus, summertime, can't go wrong with it. Sitting out there, it's beautiful.
awesome. And in the fall, it's even better because we got the fire pits going. We've got the corn nice and high. It's really, really cool. It's
I
awesome.
always say Cape May, people tend to associate it with summer. We've
Yeah.
been here pretty much every season of the year. Cape May has something to offer any time of year. You can come in winter. It's so charming with, you know, Christmas time, but summer, of course, spring,
It's awesome.
Beautiful in the fall.
Yeah. I love it in the fall. That's my
fall
favorite
is,
season.
I know.
For
So
sure.
right now you guys are doing rum, whiskey,
Yeah.
vodka, gin,
Yep. And bourbon. Yeah.
and
Bourbon.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many total?
Yeah, so
How many
we've got,
different-
in terms of like our retail line of spirits, what we have available in stores, we've got our classic vodka, our classic gin, jalapeno vodka, botanical gin that we do with jasmine flower, honeydew melon, and coriander. And then we've also got our Atlantic bourbon and our barrel aged rum. So
The Atlantic bourbon is the one we tried
It's
today.
the one on the old
4.5
fashioned.
year, yeah.
That was pretty decent.
Yeah,
That was good,
yeah, it's nice.
I'm trying to remember the last time we bought the bottle here, and it was really good. It was good because it didn't last, and it's gone. So
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
must have been that good.
Yeah. Is it the plundered?
The Plunder.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's out
Yeah.
there now?
Yeah, so the plundered, we
That's
actually,
what-
we acquire barrels from other distilleries and then we blend them ourselves. That's why we call it plundered, right? So it's our blend of someone else's whiskey.
Yeah.
And we did that at a time where our bourbon wasn't ready yet and
Yeah.
people were asking for it. So we're like, what can we do? So we got some lovely barrels from Heaven Hill Distillery down in Kentucky.
You know that? We were
Yeah,
just there. And
they're awesome, man.
Woo,
Love
man.
those guys. They're
Got
great.
a whole bunch of stuff.
They make some good stuff.
Beautiful
And I tell people too, like, you can get a lovely bottle of bourbon at a bargain price.
Yes.
That's really, really good. Like, so the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, right?
Oh.
It's a $20-something bottle of bourbon and it's killer. Like, it's awesome. It's important to provide value for people too. And, you want to have things that are at a premium price that you put the time and the money into, right? So like our Atlantic bourbon is very costly for us to make.
Yeah.
So it's not a cheap bottle, but you get what you
But-
pay for sometimes, right?
How much is that bottle right now?
90, right?
that's not
So
bad.
it's reasonable.
I mean, listen, that's pretty much everything going.
Yeah.
Bourbon prices today are through the roof.
Sure.
They're stupid silly on certain things, but
Sure.
And also, like, to remind our audience too, with to become a whiskey, to become a bourbon has to meet certain requirements.
Yes.
Just a reminder, it doesn't have to necessarily come from Kentucky, but it does have to pass
here
the
from Jersey, right
ABCs,
here.
Yeah.
the ABCs of bourbon,
Yes.
and
Let's go.
plus everything else
Yeah.
to be considered a bourbon. So
Yeah. Those
we
virgin
got-
barrels are
yeah.
not cheap, man.
Oh, they're
You
not.
know?
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
say it was like $10,000 for us to get a dozen barrels last time.
Probably.
So,
No, there's a lot of
yeah.
investment. Listen,
Yeah.
you pay for a product, there's investment in it. There's got to be, listen, to make it and lose money, that's not fair either. So,
Right.
listen, you rather pay for a good quality product versus something, hey, listen, I put something together, it's kind of just mashed and something.
Yeah,
that
when you
there's no
know what
love.
goes into making bourbon, you're willing to pay the price because it's
Absolutely.
you're gonna get something quality that has passed all those
But back to the jalapeno vodka real quick. Something in that process that we learned was we started doing infusion at the bar and people were clamoring for it saying, we want this bottle, we want this in a bottle, how can we buy it in the stores? So what we did is we did a run of our sweet potato vodka. We macerated it in about 400 pounds of fresh jalapenos overnight, kicked it up a notch, and then threw it back into the still. And what we found that happened was the capsaicin is removed through the distillation
Really?
process,
Yeah.
right?
Nice.
So you're left with this beautiful green pepper flavor with a little bit of a tingle.
Yeah.
So if you get a bottle of it, it's not going to kick your butt and give you heartburn. But if you try it behind the bar, we soak it again in jalapenos over there.
So
So,
it's picking
it's
up-
got some bite on it.
it's got some bite on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty fiery. So,
That's all
sounds
good.
lovely.
yeah. So I'm excited for you guys to try
All
some
right,
cocktails.
so I
Yeah.
guys
So listen, guys, listen, we're here.
Yeah.
gonna head
having
over
a great
and-
time. For the last time I did say it,
Yeah.
but you guys know what I'm talking about. But guys are available in store or what?
Yeah, so you can find us. You can find us in retail stores in New Jersey.
Okay.
We're working on distributing North Jersey,
Yep.
and hopefully we'll be in Pennsylvania and Maryland soon.
Well, as soon as
So-
you get to North Jersey, you guys got to stop by Morristown and
Yes.
visit the Speakeasy.
We will.
For a couple, maybe a tasting. It'd be great to have you
Yeah,
guys
man.
come visit
Yeah.
us.
I'll talk to our head distiller Veronica, and we'll find a time that
For
works.
sure. Listen, well,
Yeah,
the bar,
we'll
you
come
guys
see you.
follow us on Instagram. Guys, we're going to
Yeah.
go do a quick tasting,
Yeah.
but thanks for following us. Tommy, great story.
Yes, thank you so
Well,
much. We'll meet you guys at the bar.
We'll be at the bar. All right, guys. We're back here for the part 2 of the Speakeasy Drink Better podcast tasting. Tommy's going to make us up some run through his whole gamut of great product back there. We'll see what he's got, and we'll see what's coming home for sure.
All right, awesome. So we're going to start off with our gin. Our first gin is a classic British style dry gin. Really heavy on the fresh juniper, a little bit of basil, a little bit of mint, a little bit of lemon peel and black pepper.
Nice light nose.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the
This is gin.
That's our classic gin.
That's nice. This will make a nice, you know what?
And that star anise that's in there kind of just rounds it out at the end, I think. It's a flavor that can be a little divisive for people, but I really like it.
I thought it was going to be more juniper forward. But
Sure.
I think it would almost also work on a bee's knees.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do business. Yeah,
Nice.
Sure. Yeah, but because usually, where they're very heavy forward, the juniper berry, but
Right.
it's very very toned down.
Yeah, for us, I think something that we found was like the market for that really heavy juniper piney gins are like so dominated.
Yeah.
And so many people do that so well.
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to separate
that.
ourselves a little bit. So that's kind of why we lean towards like bringing other flavors forward. Yeah, I mean, you can find so many lovely heavy juniper gins out there. There are people like Hendrix and, they're doing that really well. So our next one I'm going to set you guys up with is going to be our botanical gin. So, honeydew melon is the base. And then we throw in a little bit of jasmine flower, coriander, and a ton of grapefruit. Nice. So, and there's also, of course, fresh juniper, but yeah, it's a little more subdued.
Flower.
Yeah. The jasmine flower
Yeah, it's very
kills it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very different. It's got a little, almost like that. It's got a good, not a spice, but it's got a nice.
Yeah.
Go great on a cocktail.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's got a lot.
It blends so beautifully
Yeah.
with so many different things, and we found that depending what you mix it with, it pops different flavors forward. So if you mix it with something that's got a little bit of saline or salt in it, it brings that honeydew melon right to the front. If you mix it with like ginger beer, it's almost all jasmine. Like it's wild.
Right.
It's really cool.
You just said it's interesting. So a lot of folks are adding some of that saline solution now to a lot of cocktails.
Yeah.
Making a small parts water, saline, salt,
Yes.
a couple of drops just to really elevate some of those flavors.
Yeah.
I have it on my list to prepare. We prepare a lot of we're preparing a lot of other sprays, and
Fusions.
different kinds of
Fusion.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
house.
Like washes and stuff, right?
Yeah, we're doing a couple fat washes. We've done some other,
Cool.
I guess it would be sprays for like infusion of, what do you name it?
Peppercorn.
Oh, nice.
So much
Like a
stuff.
peppercorn wash in a glass is lovely.
Yeah.
So is absinthe, like an absinthe wash.
We have absinthe, but we've been doing a bunch of other stuff with that. We've been doing
Star Anise one.
Oh, nice.
A lot of like spices.
Cool. Yeah.
And the Everclear with spice.
Yeah. We're doing a lot of that.
Spray the glass.
So one of my favorite cocktails that we came up, kind of did a riff on.
Yeah.
We made an old fashioned. What we called it the cacio de pepe.
Okay.
So she infused.
A truffle oil fat wash bourbon.
Oh.
So then we did a classic old fashioned, but with a twist. Like
Yeah.
we used the fat wash truffle oil.
Oh my God.
Bourbon.
On the glass, we did a
Pink
red
peppercorn.
Oh my
spritz.
God.
And then on
on
top,
top we shaved like fresh Parmesan cheese
Oh, that sounds
fresh
lovely.
black pepper. It was insane.
That sounds
and fresh
awesome.
cracked black pepper.
I would love that. Yeah, that
Cacio
sounds great.
pepe, old fashioned.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Tim and Veronica distillers about that. They're gonna freak out.
That was cool.
Yeah, that sounds right up their alley. Yeah, that's great.
And you can catch it on one of the episodes. I think
Yeah, I
that's
think-
like episode.
Oh, yeah, we
3
did a
or 4.
showdown.
We did a showdown.
I will look into that.
It's on the show.
Yes. I'm gonna grab a bottle of our jalapeno vodka from retail real
Oh,
quick,
yeah,
'cause
I
I want
can't
you
wait
to
to
taste
taste
how it's
that
all distilled. So give me 1 second, okay?
Yes, thank you.
So this is our jalapeno vodka.
This is actually.
It's awesome. Thank you.
I caught a whiff of that.
Oh wow! You ain't kidding.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really cool.
And then they're taking this one and they put more fresh.
Boy, I know.
Yeah,
Well, that one
I'll
was
let you
out.
try it.
Oh, you can even tell the color. Look at it.
Yeah,
That was-
so this is with it macerated overnight, and it's hot.
This is a good one.
It is.
That's the one you're gonna pay for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one you're gonna need some ice
Tomorrow
cream
morning.
after.
Oh gosh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's so good. Makes a killer Bloody Mary.
I know my wheels are
You
turning.
can
Like
play with it.
what?
You can do so much with it.
Hold on.
What cocktail
I
can
gotta
I
do
come
Bloody
up with?
Marys because I
Yeah.
can't.
I like it bloody in the morning, you know?
I just can't get into them.
No?
I don't know. Maybe I gotta try them again. Maybe I've been tainted.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need a good one day to try them again and give it another.
Yeah,
shot.
well,
I'm gonna have to.
You can do more with it, right? Like, so, I recently had one where it was like a Thai style Bloody Mary. So it had a little pineapple in there, carrot juice, Thai basil. It was really good. Don't think of it as just that tomato base.
The one
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
tomatillo,
the one
like,
that, the one that interests me
Yeah.
is the one you see on Instagram where the guy puts like a big rib and
Dude.
a big and a like smoked bacon.
100%.
I think maybe I can.
Yeah.
I'll try
Yeah.
that.
Like
One.
you
Yeah,
just
you see one with like a black and scallop on it, you're like, oh, maybe.
Maybe
Just
I'll
for the
try
bacon.
it. Just for the rest of it. I'll have it.
Yeah.
I'll force it.
Yeah, it's like I'm just here for the garnish. Yeah.
This is
Well,
awesome.
funny story. You want to know how I got into drinking dirty martinis?
Yeah.
Is I love olives. I'm a
Me too.
huge olive
Yeah, yeah.
fan, and but I couldn't take like a dirty martini. I always saw it, and I always wish that I liked a dirty martini just for the olives, especially those blue cheese olives.
Dude. Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I started like baby steps.
Yeah.
Like I forced myself to like
You just
dirty
worked
martini
into it? Yeah.
just for the olives. And now, I mean, I love dirty martinis.
Let's be honest. If you drink dirty martinis, you're there for the olives. You know? Like,
They gotta be like
You
extra
got-
big stuff ones.
Yes,
and
sir.
And they
Yes.
and it's gotta be if it's really nice and chilled.
oh, yeah.
So even
You get that little,
you
like,
got
the little ice crystals on top.
and
like,
it lasts, and you're having a bite of it, and it's chilled. The olive,
It's phenomenal.
It's good.
You know, this makes a great dirty martini.
This
It's
actually would make a
jalapeno
very cool.
Yeah.
This would make this would make a great dirty martini.
Or like a jalapeno and like blue cheese stuffed olive. Yeah, really good. Up
This
next,
is
I'm going to do a
awesome.
little of our raspberry lemon real.
This is
Very good.
This is
Yeah.
excellent.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Glad you guys bottled it.
Yeah, I'm so glad
Yeah.
we did too. They were afraid about how it would turn out, right? Because
How's it selling?
it's our best seller. Not even close either. Like, it
Really?
dominates us, everything
You
else.
can
Yeah,
make some crazy good stuff. with
yeah.
it.
Because it's so different. There's nothing like it,
Yep.
you know?
I
Yeah.
agree. No, it caught my eye as soon as I saw it on your spirits list. I was
Yeah.
like, jalapeno vodka.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And the bottle's sick too, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Very-
neat. They did a great job.
Nice.
No, we're gonna get a bottle
For
of
sure,
that.
that's coming on.
Up next, I'm going to hook y'all up with our newest spirit. This is our raspberry lemon vodka that was made with the rotary evaporator.
Ooh, with the new toy.
Yes,
There it
this
is.
is the new toy.
One of the first
So-
ones with the new toy.
You're going to taste the really beautiful, fleshy
wow.
raspberry. It's a little bit earthy, a little bit floral. And it really separates itself from that synthetic raspberry that you see in a lot of things, you know?
It's like every time they go out with these other flavored spirits. I mean, some of them just suck.
Right.
It tastes like if I wanted orange juice and I got 10.
Yes,
the
exactly.
colors. No, I want orange.
It's good. I
Yeah.
see what you mean with like the raspberry notes are coming out like not that
Yeah.
fake,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not synthetic.
artificial flavor.
Well, what's crazy is like distilling at a low temperature like that, every flavor came forward. So we found that like with the raspberries that were being harvested, if there was a little bit of the green still on there, we had to make sure that came off because you could taste it. Like you could taste the leaf, you know?
Oh, yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like
Like,
every single.
Picks up everything. Yeah. It's really cool.
Even some stuff we had with like big leaf. What was one of the other lessons?
Ooh.
Wine, like the wine. Some other spirits, and they use like the grape leaves.
Yes.
And things like that.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Awesome.
I'm trying to remember where it was. And we tried some
I know
stuff.
where you're
Like
talking
Amaros and stuff. I know there's some good Amaros out there. Like I love Amaro.
I love them.
Yeah. So have you ever had cardamaro with cardamom? It's a cardamom Amaro.
Really?
So they have it at Joe Canals here in Cape May right now.
Yeah?
Get a bottle of that, dude.
Really?
Nuts. It's awesome. And it's
All
like
right.
40, 50 bucks. Awesome.
Yeah. Averna's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
Averna's great. Black Manhattan. I do a bunch of stuff with it.
Love a black man.
Yeah.
I like a little Italy too. A little cheddar. Yeah. Yeah.
He makes a really good black Manhattan.
Yeah.
I
I
love
love
that.
that, man.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch. So
That's great.
I mean, this is great stuff.
Yeah.
You make.
Thank you.
She's got some good cocktails.
Yeah.
She'll tell you her favorite. She's
Yeah.
got one of her favorites. She called it better than an espresso martini.
Oh yeah.
It's actually bourbon based.
Okay.
It's served on a rock.
Oh.
And actually, we use another.
It's stirred, not shaken,
Yes.
served on a short glass with a cube,
Uh-huh.
not served up. Bourbon instead of vodka.
Love that.
And I don't, for matters of like, it's just practicality,
Yes.
I don't use like fresh
Yeah, that's
brewed
fine.
coffee.
It
But
takes
I do a coffee liqueur,
Great. Yeah, we have our own coffee liqueur too. Yeah.
banana liqueur,
Uh-huh.
and I use, so Asbury Park,
Uh-huh.
Distillery there.
Oh yeah, I've seen their menus. They look great.
And they
They
came
got
with,
one
they
stuff.
have an espresso limoncello liqueur that they sell. And I found that one last summer we drove
Espresso limoncello.
espresso limoncello liqueur. So that's what inspired my drink. So I bought the bottle and I'm like, all right, what can I make with this?
Yeah.
That's where the better
We
than
bought a small
espresso.
bottle.
Yeah.
And now we've already bought 2 more, 3 of the big ones. Because it's very different.
So that's what I use. Stirred,
Something very
served on a, and
Yeah.
That was interesting. Yeah. Trying to get a chance.
it's like a decadent
Yeah, I will.
dessert in a cocktail.
Yeah, we have to make a pilgrimage up there then. Yeah.
And not too heavy, not too, but it comes out really light, so it's really, really good.
Have you guys been to Mission Spirits?
No.
Where they
Where's
at?
So
that?
they're in Millville.
Okay.
And they just do rum.
Really?
But
They do vodka.
They do vodka now?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's new. But they do beautiful, insane cocktails in their tasting room. Like really crazy elevated stuff. So
Really?
yeah, I feel like y'all would be really into that.
Oh, we got to
Yeah.
stop by there. That's
Yeah, it's like an hour from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, north, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Atlantic bourbon. So 67% corn, 20% rye, and then the rest is malted barley that we got from Rabbit Hill Farms up in Shiloh. So they floor malt all their barley. Very, very good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Smoky smooth, very corn forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Very smooth, very
It's mellow.
yeah. Very well balanced.
Yeah.
What is it, 40 what?
What's that?
40 what? 43.
43. Yeah. We figured that was like a good palatable area. We do have some barrels that are almost 10 years old that we're thinking of doing like a single barrel release on. And we want to release those at barrel proof because they're so delicious. But barrel proof is like 130. So it's
We're in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've done about 130. We've done some hazmats.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Some 160s. Yeah.
150,
Yeah.
And some of them you taste like, oh, this is really good. And like,
Oh my God.
150?
Yeah.
It still doesn't feel like it, but
You know, I mean, that's the funny thing is it's like, I always tell people it's like, it's important to find something that's got a good proof on it, but that'll also keep you honest, right? Because if you're sipping on 150 that's really accessible, you're going to be hammered in no time.
that's the
You know what I
job.
mean?
You
Like,
got it, yeah.
it'll catch up to you. So like, drink water and eat.
You got it.
So how long did this one come out?
So
When did,
the
Atlantic
Bourbon,
Bourbon?
this one's been released for about 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
4.5 year bourbon.
Yeah.
So
And we've been open for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, we came here for like
We came in 2021.
Okay.
first time we came. So
Yeah, right around that time. Then.
Yeah.
Right around the pandemic.
So we're definitely So when the single barrel comes out, we're in.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Those are so cool.
We'll let you know.
Especially you guys are Asian here.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
It's all done right in the property. We don't temperature control, right? So the barrels can swell and crack, and then we gotta run over there and plug them and seal them with wax and all that stuff, right?
I guess somebody liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, guys.
Yeah.
Tasting, we're out of time. We've been here for a while.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us on this little tour of Nauti Spirits Distillery here in Cape May, New Jersey.
Tommy, thanks for having us.
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
For the episode. Cheers, guys. And as always, drink better responsibly.